But
this is what makes this show fascinating.
Oh, well.
This episode particularly is bringing out our differences. We can't even relate contextually.
Oh, no,
we can't even relate framework-wise about what the fuck was that?
Hello. He's going to need some TLC a bit later.
He hurt my feelings a little bit.
Nah.
He's used to it.
That's what he said. We're old. Yeah.
Getting into something retro here? Perfect.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Reaction Extraction. I'm Jeremy. That's Quint. I always do it the wrong way. You should know by now. I've got an Australian music legend. Wouldn't say like he's like John Farnham or no, but he's well known by everyone. He's behind the scenes produced In Excess's earlier albums. Had In Excess credit him to sort of teaching him the ropes, the industry, and to this day they still talk about Sir Richard. He's not a sir. I just made that up. It's Richard Clapton.
Richard Clapton.
That's Captain America. He's not Captain America either. We're going to do a very early performance. It's so early, YouTube doesn't even know when it was. But
wow,
I'm guessing
early
from
70s. I'm guessing
early step. Well, you're guessing right. I'm guessing around 73, 74. It's on the count.
I obviously did that on purpose.
I know you did. I know where you got. I just told him that, ladies and gentlemen. And
hey, how did I know that?
It's the magic of YouTube and.
But I'm feeling in the perfect mood to go way back to the early 70s, that's for sure.
Oh, well, it's almost the year I was born, so that's. But it's a classic song in Australia. It's his most famous song in Australia. Music he's still talked about today. He still does live performances on TV to this day. Yeah, it's not the normal Countdown studio. I think it's a Countdown concert. Richard Clapton on Countdown. Girls on the Avenue.
Retro.
Girls on the avenue, trying to get you in, strolling by with a rosebud smile. They're all dressed up to kill, lean on the windowsill, looking your way with eyes of fire.
Is he trying some Elvis?
Don't you slip, don't you slip in love with the girls on the avenue. Here we go, it's Friday night. Friday night, see the girls on the avenue. Like a child at big store windows, you feel confused. So many girls on the avenue. Girls on the avenue,
I see you write it down.
know how to get you in. Casting out sighs like tricks from a hat. All of this lonely hearts, ooh, they look awful hard. And sometimes they seem as fragile as glass. Don't you slip, don't you slip in love with the girls on the avenue. Second time, big Friday night. Friday night, see the girls on the avenue. Like a child at big store windows, you feel confused. So many girls on the avenue. slip. Hey, now boys, don't you slip in love with the girls on the avenue. Don't you slip. Hey, now boys, don't you slip in love with the girls on the avenue.
I don't know if it's not. I was wrapped up in the performance, and not sure I was wrapped up in the performance of Richard or Quint. Thoughts?
All my thoughts are
Elvis?
all my thoughts are negative thoughts at this point.
Oh, okay. That's all right. That's good.
I would look. Maybe I look at this in the context of more of a novelty song.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's not taken very serious.
yeah, I don't think Richard would appreciate that, but I can understand. Sorry, Richard.
I don't want to frame it like that. But I don't know.
I don't think it's an intentional.
But
I don't think it's he would have intended it as a joke song.
not a joke song, just more a fun song.
Oh,
If that
fun,
was a
yeah, I think it'd go.
song, then I missed the boat on what was happening. Because in my American head is seeing this mix. I'm seeing Roy Orbison on stage, an
He
older,
looks like Roy
chubbier
Orbison.
version of Roy Orbison. Okay, but the voice has the charisma of Elvis.
It's got that.
So I get that, but the context is in a real cheesy 80s chorus
70. Oh, yeah, it's
type
70s.
of thing.
It's 73.
Sorry. You're right, 70s. So that mixture of elements just made it kind of funny to me. I
guess-
don't understand what's surrounding it or its popularity. Or its
And it's
fame,
got
or its
the
infamy.
African
Just
sort of
seems
backing vocals
cheesy.
as well. It's definitely cheesy. I think he'll agree it's cheesy. He's happy for cheese.
Not the type
I
of
think
cheese I would particularly like or spread on a cracker.
I thought. See, I get smooth from it. I get it. It's smooth. It's smooth can be
Do
cheesy.
you know who like Jimmy Buffett is?
I know Jimmy Buffett. I would know it if I heard it. But yeah, I wouldn't
I
bet a
put in
name.
more of didn't have the island vibe and looked like Roy Orbison sang like Elvis and had an 80s or 70s jumpsuit on. Kind of like that.
Yeah, you did it for. Okay.
This is a cross-cultural
Oh no,
fuck
but
up is what it is. Our reference points are off on this one. That was terrible.
No, I hear your points, and I can offer not an excuse or whatever, or explanation as to why that might be. You're talking about how it's a sort of bit of Elvis, a bit of Roy Orbison, a bit of that, and then it's got a bit of the Motown or whatever.
school.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like
It does.
that's what I. But I think.
That was familiar. That's why it was weird to see it ruined by what he was doing.
Oh, ruined. Oh, that's a strong word. Okay. I wouldn't say ruined, but what I was going to say, we used to get snippets of music back then, like weeks, months, years after it was big over, and we'd get it from influences from America, from England, Europe, whatever. But we didn't have internet. You didn't have, and nothing was transmitted across. Like you'd be put on a
Did you
film.
get more
reel.
American snippets or UK snippets?
Everything. That's what I mean. That's why there's a bit of a mix match of everything going on and stuff, because we're getting and we're not getting like flooded with just Elvis we're getting Elvis was probably the exception where we got a lot, and the Beatles. But it's going to be like someone puts a film canister on a ship that takes 6 months to get there, and that's 2 years after they became popular there. Then they've come and you know what I mean? Like it's a long way. So by the time we're getting something, you guys have moved on and whatever. Everything, and we're only getting the best. We haven't got the lead in that. We've just got the top songs that they're pinnacle. So it's you know what I mean. So we're just getting So and that's
a great cultural lesson for me.
So we're getting we're a bit of a kaleidoscope of things, and that's how the Aussie pub rock that became so good and respected around the world, still talked about now. The 80s pub rock. That came from us getting then putting our own stamp on things and then producing our own sort of thing. but we had to go through that to get to, and Richard Clapton, I
And
guess,
then 80s
he was part of that.
80s pop culture taking over the world,
Yeah,
essentially.
well, without Richard
Especially
Clapton, that
Aussie
sort of
stuff with Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee to an excess was big.
well, funny thing about that movie, INXS put a whole lot of money into that movie as a tax write-off, and the movie made billions. So their tax bill went through the roof. They thought a small Aussie
Too
film.
successful.
That's the thing.
Oh, no.
In some ways, mimicking overseas bands and stuff, you wouldn't get to where we got to. You had to go through something to get there. And I guess Richard, like I don't have an emotional attachment to Richard, but I like that song. I like what he, and I know that he's been instrumental in the industry. So it's a bit of a. I've got respect for him. Clint, you don't know him, so
Well,
you
I
can
don't
just
have
go by that.
respect because I don't know him. I can only judge a performance.
But you've got
in a white
again,
jumpsuit.
But if you look at
performance of
Australians
that.
in the audience and that they wouldn't know they wouldn't be able to compare it to all those other artists or whatever because they've never seen
That's
them.
an important point to
They
make.
would never have seen it. Or
That
if
might
they
be the
did-
most important point you've made on the show yet.
Oh, there we go. I got there, ladies. It took a little while. We got there.
That's big. I finally kind of get it. I think I just had a breakthrough moment in my head of what you're actually talking about.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah,
Finally, sorry, I'm kind of dense sometimes.
well, you're not dense, but you haven't lived it. Maybe
I'm sure
you did.
someone told him he sounded like Elvis before.
Yeah. I'm just saying I don't think he wanted to be a Elvis cover band type thing. Like, it wasn't like... It'd be influenced.
I just think this is I enjoy this episode because we can end it after this. I think the reason this episode's fun for me because the cross-cultural references that are being missed are legit. Especially when you go further back into the 70s and 60s, it's going to be even more.
Because you got no internet.
Yeah,
So the
technology's
modern
further
people,
apart.
the millenniums, for lack of a better poor generalization, they're not going to understand life without internet. And you understand I was impressed that you had the Kids in the Kitchen album, which is a fairly small band from Australia. Cracked it for a little bit in Melbourne, a little bit big around the country, but a guy in Texas
found the way
somehow
into my
got
hands.
a copy of one of the 100 copies that were ever printed. No, that would be big.
Yeah, and I had 5 of them.
You had 5
So you're
albums.
welcome. You're welcome, Scott Karn.
Yeah, I only ever had one album.
I bought like 2 different versions because the Aussie cover was different from the American cover.
How was
And
the
then I
American
bought
cover? Ours was a Rolls Royce sort of symbol. What was your cover?
I'll put it up. The cover of them standing in a kitchen.
Oh, Kids in the Kitchen.
It said "Kids in the Kitchen." And they're standing like this. Scott Karn is in front.
I apologize.
wearing something
We had to
yellow
dumb
in
it
the
down for the Americans because Kids in the Kitchen.
Oh. Yeah, this is for the Aussie audience. The American audience is going to be like, "What later?" But yes, I was very into them.
So, thumbs up, down. I'm giving you
No,
2
that's
thumbs up, Richard.
That's a thumbs down. I won't do a thumbs down because that's disrespectful to the artist.
No, I
Not trying to
appreciate it.
disrespect the artist.
No,
Did
I
like
understand it.
No, I did not like it. I would never put thumbs down because
No.
who the fuck am I? I'm
Well,
not
that's
on
what I was
TV
trying to
in
say against
Australia.
Muse with the Muse thing last night.
Guy's
I'm
a
not
legend,
criticising.
like
I understand that they're, but for me personally, and I respect that. Yeah, I'm not going to put musicians down. For Australia,
Yeah.
they love it, and there's people. Again, I was trying to say before, I'm a bit behind the boat. The people that were in the boat at the time, that were teenage, early 20s at that time. He's legend. They'll roll off 10 songs of his first 2 or 3 albums. They still listen to him today. It's like just the same as we listen to our first albums that we bought. So in Australia, he is royalty.
Fascinating.
But he's not big like Jimmy Barnes or John Farnham, but he's consistent and he's always talked about as a sort of like leading like artist type thing. Yeah. No, we're not.
Well done. Yes. Well, I enjoyed this episode, whether I liked it or not.
I enjoy it too. I like a little bit of not personal attack or anything, but like, personal opinion and different opinion and we offer and dare. But anyway, it's
learned
about
a lot.
Reaction Extraction up late, up early. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry, Richard, he didn't mean it. He loves you. Bye.